Something I've long considered was a 3D scanner, but you know, anything decent seems to be you know, really expensive. I mean, they're not cheap now. This seems to be one of the better ones for the price. It's the Revopoint MetroY Pro 3D scanner. I've just had this a couple of days and thought we would do an unboxing. There are loads of videos on using it, setting it up, getting good results. I think it's pretty much like 3D printers. It's going to be a bit of a task to get to know it, you know, properly and use it properly. But I thought we would just take a look at the contents and mention a couple of things that I'm not happy with. But it's not just this company; it's other companies that it applies to as well. But we'll cover that in a minute. So we have a very nicely packaged aluminium box with a Revopoint and MetroY Pro letters. They are just stuck onto it. I don't know whether you can see, but I mean, it's a nice touch, but then it's an expensive item. Oh, that's just come off. Where did that go? There's no O in Metro. No, either that just came off as I rubbed my finger over it. No, it wasn't on there, was it? I'll have to look back at the video. Oh, well, that's a good start. Missing a bloody O. Ugh. Yeah, definitely not in there. Whatever. It's alright, it's only 1,200 quid. They're not going to last very long, are they? Stuck on letters like that. Should have probably lasered it. Anyway, let's have a look. So, we have in the top just make sure I'm grabbing everything out of here. Well, the first thing at the back we have, I think, is going to be a calibration plate. It is glass, so be careful with this. Please scan the QR code to import the calibration board's metrological info every time after entering the calibration process. That's interesting. Do not scratch it. Yeah, you're not kidding. So that is a matte finish. There are some dirty marks on it, which I'm sure will clean off, but that is a matte finish board in its own little Velcro pouch. Now we'll pop that back in there. A massively disappointing number of tracking dots. 50 dots. We have accuracy inspection results certificate, 5th of November. Well, it was like a couple of days before I bought it, actually. What are we on now? 9th. So, yeah, interesting. And we have a quick start guide. Oh, I don't know what this piece of paper is. Some warnings, warranty. No doubt it's only a 1-year warranty. Strangely, Amazon did not want to offer any of their extended warranties with this, so that tells you something. Series 3, MetroY series 3D scanner, series 3. Very basic instructions in multiple languages, but it's probably enough to get you going. Why can't they supply a decent number of dots? I mean, 1,200 quid or whatever it was. And maybe there's some more in the rest of it here. We have a cleaning cloth. We have a tripod. A cheap but metal tripod. So, yeah. Can't see how you raise that. Oh, there we go, it's just a bit stiff. So, and it is on some little rubber feet. Let me go back here, there we go. Ah dear, right, let's try that again. So what have we got to? We got to the cheap but at least metal tripod. Already done the cloth. We have the cable to connect the machine to your computer. That is also powered by the looks of it. So you can also, the Pro version's got some extra features, so you can use this without, you know, if you're facing this way, I don't want to keep glancing over at the computer that it's on. So you can actually plug your phone into this. So they supply a little phone mount, and you can actually have your phone mounted on the scanner. What else have we got? That is the cable for the scanner. I like the way that that clips into the scanner. That's a nice touch, so it's not easy to pull out. We have a, looks like some sort of tripod adapter. This is a nice thing. This is a powered, actually that wasn't for the, it might be a dual thing. That is a powered handle, so you can pop it on the handle. This will power the actual scanning head, so you can actually, you've got completely free movement then. There's no heavy cables, and that's quite a thick heavy cable. If that is plugged into your computer, you're going to struggle dragging that around. Yeah, if you're scanning something on the included tripod, then yeah, it's not going to be an issue, because that will be tripod mounted and you can have the cable. So that's a nice touch, the powered stick. Nothing else there. We have power supply, again feels very light. I do recognise this name, Mosso, M-O-S-O, and this is producing 12 volts at 3 amps, so yeah, at least I've heard of that brand. And then we have, there is a little model for you to scan in. I'm getting some powder off of that, so that is some sort of plaster type model. It's not exactly detailed, as you can see, but it would be a good starting point of scanning in a small object. Yeah. Now for me, if this is mainly for small, well, I'm certainly trying it on small objects, and that is the intended use for me, but well, you know, we'll see. Right, so here we have multiple adapters, UK, EU, etc. There we have the, hang on, we've got another power supply with a non-UK connector, so I'm assuming, take this out and make sure it's going to work. Oh yeah, there we go. So they've just, it's just a push the button and slide out job. There we go. So that is now suitable for us. That one can go back in there, and that can go back into there. And then we've got the powered turntable, and you can actually tilt this. There are controls on the side here. You can control the speed of rotation, you can control the tilt angle. And does that need to be plugged in? Yeah, that needs to be plugged in as well. So yeah, we've got two power supplies. I don't know which one is for which. I should imagine the higher power one is for the actual scanner and the lower power one is for this. Now you'll notice there are four threaded points here, and that is for the extra. You can buy towers with dots on them, and you can also buy little octagonal or whatever they are blocks with dots on for higher chance of scanning accurately and in good detail. I think at this price they should have been included. They're trying to charge 178 quid for those. Here we have a big, it really is a chunky mains cable. They're trying to charge 178 quid for the towers and the little blocks. You can 3D print them yourself and stick the dots on, but for well over 1,000 quid, I think it should be provided. And now let's have a look at this main unit. It's got a nice weight to it. It's quite a chunky, well-made thing. Oh, it looks like they've squeezed it into a bag that's just a fraction too small. There we go. So first look at that tripod mount. A couple of small threaded slots, holes there. Don't know what they're for. They're obviously blanking plates. And then we have various lenses, LEDs, blue laser on this one, and multiple modes. So it will do multiple crosshatch lines, it will do single straight lines, and it will do single lines, which I think are used for scanning deep into holes in whatever model you're trying to scan. Again, yeah, they're blanking at top and bottom. I've got just the 4 controls. It's menu, plus and minus, and play. I think it's play and record. Yeah. We have a small fan in behind that grill there, and it obviously exhausts. I'm expecting it to exhaust out of the bottom there. So it's a nice feel, nice weight. It's got a little rubber, silicone rubber pads each end, because putting it down like that, if you can see, is the most natural. If you're scanning like this and then you want to put it down, then you put it down like that. I noticed on the Creality Sir Moon, I think they called it, which is about 2.5 times the price of this, but comparable in performance and results from what I've seen. You have to lay it down on the side, which is just ridiculous. Why would you want something down on the side? You then got to mess around. So this is a good idea. You can put it down, pick it straight back up again. This will also do, it's got an RGB camera in there, and I think you can do a scan of something and then you can go back and do a second scan, or almost a photo of the item, and you can incorporate that colour, I believe, into the scan. What a shame they've just made this a little bit too tight. That is going to rip at some point. I guess it doesn't really need to be in the bag. It's in a nice protective case, but would have been nice one size up. So yeah, all looking pretty good, and it's a shame you've got to pack stuff into the turntable, really, or have you? Can I get it all back in there without... Now I will mess around with this for a number of days as time allows. Unfortunately, Debbie's mum has just died, and we've got the funeral this coming Friday the 15th. So we've got a lot on with that at the moment. Ooh, how does that go in there? I should have paid more attention to that, shouldn't I? yeah, it does look like we're going to have to put stuff into the turntable. Don't like that much. Not sure that was in there, but it'll have to go in at the moment. That one can go on the top. Those adapters don't really need to be in there, so, and the cloth and the adapter. Yeah, so there we go. Just a first look at that. And now my real whinge, I don't know why, apart from being money grabbing, I don't know why companies are doing this now. They give you free software to do the scanning, as you would expect, but they also do a measure program, Revopoint MetroY I think it's called, and they do another program as well, and if you look, they're like 300 and something quid for 1 year. Why do companies do that now, apart from getting money off of you? If you pay 300 and something quid for some software, you kind of expect it to be there and not have to pay a yearly, the same amount every bloody year. You can buy a lifetime version, which is about £2,000. It's ridiculous, absolute madness. They're driving away small businesses like me, prosumer users, and your DIY, group. Although most DIYers probably aren't going to spend this level of money on a 3D scanner, but you get the idea. You've got to be earning quite a lot to be forking out 1,200, 1,300 quid on this, and then another 2,000 quid on the software. And that was each pack. There's the Measure one and the other one, which his name has gone from my mind. Just crazy. You should get it for one fee, a reasonable fee. They've obviously had it developed. It's cost them money, but come on, guys, just think about how much you're going to get back. I won't be buying it, but if it was, say, 150 or 200 pounds and I could use it permanently, I probably would buy it. And then if they release a new version and I think, yeah, I should upgrade, then I can pay to upgrade. That's fine. But yearly, it's just ridiculous. And more companies are going that way. And yeah, I don't like it. It's just pure greed. Anyway, so there we go. I'll get to work with it, see what we can do, and then I'll put a video together showing the results that I've got. There's loads of videos out there on this, but we'll do one at some point after the funeral probably. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you later.